Oh, you're all revved up and ready to go.
Yeah, it's amazing what a good night's sleep will do.
Do I take credit for that?
In part. The sight of watching my mother being carted away to jail had something to do with it. Which slept that well in you.
That's just wrong. No, don't answer that. Do not answer that, please.
Sorry, my WSB wench. I run call.
David.
Dr. Hayward. Yeah, sure. Listen, just give me a moment to shower and get some clothes on, okay? I'll come by. Okay.
David.
Sorry, Anna.
It's Dixie, isn't it?
Look, can we not make a big deal out of this, okay?
I think I'm being quite reasonable under the circumstances. Yesterday, you gave this very pretty speech about how the newly divorced Dixie is firmly planted in your past and you are moving on. Now, we both know that you're kidding yourself. I don't understand why you can't just admit it.
Come here. I don't want to do this right now, okay? Listen to me. I'm going to the hospital, I'm going to see Dixie, and then I'll be right back. Now, if you trust me, you'll be here when I return.
David, what if I don't trust you?
Well, then you can leave. It's your choice.
Dear David, in light of the fact that we drove to your cabin in your car, I have no means of transportation. Therefore, I am captive here, so please don't keep me waiting too long. Love, Anna.
Well, this doesn't look like any mad doctor's laboratory. No beakers bubbling. No hunchback assistant. Here we go. All right. Let's just see what you've been up to here, Dr. David.
Hello, Dixie.
Hi.
So, do you want to see me?
Yes. Thank you so much for coming.
It's okay. Is there a problem?
Tad, I would like to speak to David alone.
Sure. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll wait in Dad's office. You know, just come in, give me a shot when you're ready to go.
Okay.
If you're concerned about your heart, don't be. I spoke to your cardiologist and...
Oh, yeah, I know. I spoke to him, too. He said that I just had to rest right for a few days, and then everything would be back to normal. Whatever that is.
Okay, so why did you want to see me?
I wanted to thank you.
You don't have to keep doing that.
Well, your research saved my life, so...
Well, hopefully, if all the treatments are tested and approved, that it'll save other people's lives, too.
Right, about that treatment. That injection that you gave me, how safe is that?
If it saved your life, that's a good step. That's...
It's not my life that I'm worried about. David, I'm pregnant.
Dixie, I already knew that you were pregnant.
You knew?
Yeah.
How could you know? I just found out this morning. My doctor said it was confidential.
I checked your blood work when you came back from the Caribbean. Here,
What?
sit.
What? Why? Why did you do that?
It's standard follow-up.
And why didn't Dr. Heineman tell me?
Because he wanted to make sure that you were strong enough to handle it. Considering your recent divorce,
And why didn't you tell me?
it wasn't my place.
Not your place.
You're under the care of another physician.
And when did boundaries ever stop you before?
Dixie, I've made a conscious decision to back off.
You don't think that I had the right to know something so momentous?
Of course I do, but it wasn't my call to make.
Not your call. You made it anyway. You kept it a secret. Just like you kept my heart condition a secret. Whose life are we talking about here? Mine or yours?
It's your life, yes, and I respect that. Don't you even understand why I did all of this with the medicine in the first place?
Honestly, I'm not sure that I do.
No. Well, I'm not going to say anything to embarrass you, okay? I just want to tell you this. Finding the cure for that illness, it was the only way that I could offer you something that you couldn't refuse. Dixie, I was hoping that I could make up for the pain that I had caused you. Okay? And now that I feel that I've accomplished that, at least in part, I think it's important that I just back off.
You still knew I was pregnant before I did.
You had no idea.
No, none. I mean, I was a little queasy, but I thought that was something to do with my heart condition. This is just not what I expected. And Dad and I just got divorced.
Yeah. Look, speaking of Tad, do you want me to go get him?
No. No. I'm not ready to do that yet.
So it's Tad's.
We're talking about the divorce, and we got into a fight, and one thing led to another.
Dixie, I don't want to be your confessor, okay?
No, I'm sorry. You asked.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I asked.
Well, can I ask you something medical?
Sure. Go ahead, anything.
This treatment that you gave me, the experimental thing, what effect is that going to have on the baby?
Well, the medicine is still in the testing stages, so I can't say definitively whether it compromises the fetus or not. But given the circumstances, it really isn't an issue.
The health of my baby is not an issue.
Oh, given your medical history and your recent health crisis.
What?
Dixie, this pregnancy is not viable. You can't carry this baby to term.
What's this? A research grid. The Chen Jade Project. Yes! This is it. You are buried, Hayward. Some way to greet a guest.
You're not a guest, Jake. You're an intruder.
I'm glad I didn't call first.
What the hell do you think you're doing up here?
Well, you're the secret agent, Anna. Why don't you figure it out?
Suppose I call the police. Maybe you'd like to talk to them.
You're not going to call the police, Anna.
Oh, I'm not?
Nah. Because you'd be forced to tell the police all about your boyfriend's secrets.
What secret?
David's Hush Hush Project. The Chen Jade Project. That one. Hayward's been using hospital funds to conduct illegal lab experiments.
Where'd you come up with that scenario? Maybe you should just stick to medicine and leave the detecting up to the professionals.
Like you?
Yeah, like me.
So how long did it take you to figure out what Hayward was up to? That long, huh? So he duped you, too.
Professional jealousy is so unbecoming.
Hayward's got nothing that I want. But I'm sure the hospital will be interested.
You have no proof he's done anything unethical.
Yeah, I have all the proof I need. I got it in David's office.
Oh, you broke into there again, did you? Doesn't that make you the criminal?
Well, actually, Anna, see, I'm not the bad guy here, because I'm not the one who chose to go on the other side of the law, and I'm not the one who's going to go down for it. Hayward is, and I'm going to personally escort him there.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You know what? You're a pretty smart lady. You got to get out right now.
You pompous ass.
Stop protecting David. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the adjoining jail cell.
Dixie, you do know that this pregnancy is not viable, don't you? You are planning to terminate?
You're not my confessor, remember? And you're not my doctor.
Wait a minute. No. Don't push me away. Not now. Not about this, please. Dixie, come on. You know your medical history better than anybody. You're operating on one kidney. You've had toxemia. You have heart problems. That's 3 pre-existing conditions that could prove fatal if you try to go to term with this pregnancy.
You're not my doctor.
Well, then fine. Then talk to Dr. Clater, okay? He'll back me up on this. Or even Tad.
No.
This is the one thing that he will see eye to eye with me
I
on.
can't talk to Tad.
Because you're divorced?
Because he doesn't know that I'm pregnant.
You're planning to tell him, though, right?
This is my pregnancy and my problem. I will handle it in my own way.
But you are going to handle it, aren't you?
I'll do what I need to do. Do you mind?
Which means that you will terminate?
Don't. Please. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just need some time by myself if you don't mind.
I'm not convinced that's the right thing for you right now.
Please, David.
All right.
Listen, just, promise me something. Promise me that you won't tell Tad about this or anyone.
All right, I promise.
You have to swear.
I swear. I swear. Okay? Look, I'm going to check in on you later.
Why, to make sure I've scheduled an abortion?
Dixie, I'm sorry.
Just go.
Anna, learn from David's history or suffer from his mistakes.
Spare me, Jake. Just spare me.
Oh, let's just cut all the games here. Why don't you spare yourself? This man wrecked Dixie's marriage, and he tore her family apart.
I'm not sweet, delicate Dixie. I don't need to be saved. But you might.
Oh, me?
Yeah. This proof that you say that you have on David. Hand it over. Come on, because I'm going to call the authorities and have you done for breaking and entering. That's going to look real bad on your resume.
So you're asking me to cut David a break, huh? No way. I'm not giving you a damn thing.